Hello friends, welcome to PowerBook Summaries. Let me ask you something. Have you ever watched how a falcon hunts its prey? It doesn't attack randomly. It watches from above, observing every movement. It waits for the perfect moment, and then strikes with precision. Now imagine if your mindset worked like a falcon's. Imagine investing your money with the same calm focus. No panic, no rush, just sharp decisions at the right time. Wouldn't that strategy turn you into a millionaire? That's the idea behind the Falcon Method, a system that transforms an ordinary investor into a calm but deadly financial hunter. Author David Solyomi developed this method after years of research. It's not a stock market shortcut. It's not another outdated trading hack. It's a mindset, a philosophy that can make you wealthy for life. And it all begins with one thing: patience. A falcon is never in a hurry. It never panics. It simply waits. And when the right moment comes, it strikes with deadly precision. A smart investor does the same. You must develop a falcon's eye and choose companies that are strong, durable, and show consistent profit growth. But how do you identify such companies? The author says focus on these 4 key factors. Is the business simple to understand? If you can't easily explain how the company makes money, even the CEO might be confused. Is its revenue and profit growing steadily? Look at the past 5 to 10 years. If it's stable and growing, its roots are strong. Is the company burdened with debt? Less debt equals less risk. High debt companies can collapse anytime, and with them, your hard-earned money. Does the company consistently pay dividends and increase them? Dividends are the magic that grows your income year after year. When you assess companies using these 4 filters, you begin to build a portfolio of what the author calls the big's best of the best. But that's just the beginning. Even if a company is great, if you buy it at a high price, you're cutting your own pockets. That's why the second pillar of the Falcon Method is value investing. Buy excellent stocks at undervalued prices. This is the true mark of an investor. A high-quality stock bought cheaply gives you profit and protects you during crashes. Now, let's talk about the third golden point, the power of dividends. Most people only look at stock prices. But smart investors focus on dividends, because that's the money you receive every year without lifting a finger. And when you reinvest that dividend, it becomes a compounding machine. Imagine this. If a company pays you 4% dividend annually and increases it by 7 to 10% each year, in just 10 to 15 years, that same investment can give you a full-time income. No office, no boss, just passive income. That's the power of the Falcon Method. Few companies, great companies, and a patient, steady system. No daily trading. No sitting in front of screens all day. Just review your portfolio once or twice a year. Remove overvalued companies. Add undervalued strong ones. Your wealth will grow year by year without stress or risk. That's the Falcon Method. If you follow this method for years, then after 20 years, you won't need to work anymore, because your stocks will start paying you a monthly salary. No office, no meetings, no stress. The author simplifies this process so much that anyone, whether you're an employee, a business person, or a student, can follow it. You don't need deep technical knowledge of trading. You don't need to stare at charts all day. All you need is the right mindset and a disciplined strategy. One of the most beautiful things about this system is the peace of mind it brings. When you know your money is invested in a system that grows steadily on its own, you stop obsessing over the market daily. You don't fear market crashes. In fact, you start to see them as opportunities. And you begin to understand that patience is the real key. Now, the author shares the one trait that makes this method truly unique. Focus. An average investor chases every new headline. Sometimes it's crypto, sometimes gold, sometimes the LATESTIPO. But the Falcon investor? He focuses only on the companies already on his list. He doesn't chase trends. He looks only at the data. David has built a list he calls the Falcon List, a selection of companies that meet 3 strict conditions. They've paid dividends consistently for the last 20 years. They have a proven business model. Their current price is undervalued. These companies are tracked closely. And the moment an opportunity appears, a Falcon investor strikes without wasting a second. So by now, you've realized the Falcon Method is not some complex formula. It's a lifestyle, a way of thinking with patience, discipline, and long-term vision at its core. The system doesn't just make you rich, it brings mental freedom. Now let's explore the 5 most powerful lessons, backbone of this entire method. If you understand and apply these 5 principles in your financial mindset, nothing can stop you from becoming wealthy. Lesson 1. Investing is not a money game, it's a mindset game. Winners in the market are those who think differently from the crowd. While ordinary investors follow the herd, a Falcon investor looks where no one else is looking. Especially when fear is high and prices are low. He doesn't follow trends, he creates his own path. So you must first shift your perspective. Replace fear with patience. Replace greed with discipline. Lesson 2. Every crash is an opportunity. David Solyomi says he's earned more money during market crashes than during bull runs. Why? Because during crashes, even the strongest companies go on discount. And that's when the Falcon investor makes his move, when others panic and sell. He buys because he knows these companies will rise again. And when they do, he'll be the one profiting. Lesson 3. Dividends are not just income, they're an investment engine. When a strong company pays you a dividend every year, it opens a new income stream. And when you reinvest those dividends into the same or other strong companies, that's where real compounding begins. Dividends keep you connected to the market, even in down times. Every crash becomes a reinvestment opportunity. Lesson 4. Less is more. You don't need to trade every day. There's no get-rich-quick in this method. It's a system, a process. You only need to review your portfolio once or twice a year. See which companies are still strong, which are now overvalued, and make the necessary changes without emotion. That's why this method brings no stress, no anxiety, and no burnout. It's a calm and sustainable path. Lesson 5. Time is the real magician in investing. If you understand and apply the Falcon Method consistently for 20 to 25 years, you will become a millionaire whether you plan for it or not. Because compounding may feel slow at first, but with time its effect multiplies. Eventually, your money works for you, not the other way around. The most beautiful thing about this book is that it teaches you how to connect your investment strategy with every aspect of your life. It's not just a financial method. It's a mindset, a habit, a lifestyle, one that frees you from financial stress and allows you to focus on what truly matters. So if you want your money to become a calm, unstoppable force, if you want a steady income flowing in every month without lifting a finger, if you want to spend time doing what you love, then the Falcon Method is for you. Even if you can only save a small amount each month, don't underestimate its power. That's the biggest mistake people make. A falcon doesn't always hunt for large prey. It knows even small prey can satisfy its hunger if caught consistently. Similarly, if you invest even a small amount monthly and stick to a system, you can slowly build a financial engine that pays you a second salary without working. Because with every small investment, you're becoming a shareholder in profitable companies. And every year, these companies pay you a piece of their profits in the form of dividends. The Falcon Method is for thinkers, for those who observe quietly and strike at the right time with precision. Now that you are equipped with this mindset, now that you can see beyond the crowd, now that you understand why the falcon waits and when it strikes, only one question remains. Are you ready to put your money to work? Are you ready to adopt a system that could change your life forever? When you invest every month, you're not just putting in money, you're building a habit. And that habit will eventually reshape your entire life. The most powerful truth of the Falcon Method is that it doesn't offer a magic formula to become rich. It teaches you to think like the rich. And when your thinking changes, your decisions change. And when your decisions change, your results transform. This method teaches you how to stay calm amid market noise, how to control your emotions, and how to make fact-based decisions, not emotional ones. Most importantly, it teaches you how to build a fortune that grows even without you. A Falcon investor never chases short-term gains. He always focuses on long-term strength. Because he knows, if he practices restraint today, tomorrow will reward him many times over. Most people believe they need deep market knowledge before they invest. But the author turns this belief upside down. He says, the less you know, the better your strategy. Because more information often leads to more confusion, and confusion leads to bad decisions. That's why this method is designed to be so simple, anyone can understand, and follow it. It tells you exactly how much to invest every month, which companies to track, which data points to watch, and most importantly, when to act. And once your portfolio is set, you don't need to make frequent changes. It runs like a well-oiled machine. Now imagine, what if you had started this 20 years ago? Think of how much money you made and how much you spent. If that same money had been invested in the right companies, today your money would be earning for you. That's the mindset that turns Falcon investors into millionaires. The author says, the true power of any investment strategy is revealed only with time. Time strengthens good decisions and quietly erases the bad ones. So the heart of this method is time. You must give it time. Time for your investments to grow, time for your portfolio to mature, and time for you to evolve into a calm, disciplined investor. Sometimes you'll feel your money is growing slowly. You'll see others making fast profits. But remember, you're not in a race. This is not a lottery. You're planting a tree that will give you shade, fruit, and even timber when the time comes. The Falcon Method teaches you that true wealth is not what you see. True wealth is what grows quietly. What stands strong through every storm. What protects you today and tomorrow. And that protection doesn't come from money alone. It comes from the confidence of having a system, a strategy, and above all, a powerful mindset. Now, the choice is yours. You can continue following the crowd, investing based on random tips, panicking with rumors, checking the market every hour. Or you can become a falcon, observe from the sky, identify strong companies, wait patiently, and when the right time comes, strike with full power. Your future is hidden in your decisions. Your wealth is hidden in your patience. And your freedom lies in that one strategy that teaches you to work silently and build steadily. The Falcon Method is more than just a book. It's a mindset, a system, a direction for life. It can transform anyone who walks its path with honesty and consistency. So, are you ready to take that first step? Are you ready to build your own financial machine, one small investment at a time? If your answer is yes, then believe me, today you've just taken your first step toward a wealthy future. Every day, thousands of people chase money, but only a few ever make money chase them. The Falcon Method puts you on that path, where you don't run, you observe, you think, and then you send your money to work quietly, powerfully, because true wealth isn't in noise. True wealth is in peace. The kind of peace that lets you sleep well at night, because you've built a system that puts money in your pocket every month. Without effort, without stress, building wealth is no longer a mystery. Just remember, you don't need to run. You don't need to stop. You just need to fly like a falcon, from high above, watch the ground move, wait for the right moment, and then strike with full force. If this story moved something inside you, if this thinking shook your perspective. Then, don't just listen. Take action. Hit that like button. Comment below. When will you start your Falcon journey? And if you want your money to work for you, if you want your mindset to earn more than your hard work, then subscribe to PowerBook Summaries. Now, because we don't just bring videos here. We bring mindsets that make ordinary people extraordinary. We bring strategies that rise above the noise. And every week, we'll be back with voices that don't just make you rise. They make you fly. So stay tuned. Because this voice doesn't just speak. It transforms. See you in the next video. Until then, think like a falcon. Stay calm, wait for the right time, and when it comes, strike like never before. Thank you.